Sunday, Chad's Underground.
How's everybody doing? You're watching Chad's Underground Scene. We're here in a nice, beautiful little spot here. We've got our amps out. We're ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
This is our guest today, Rayce, from New York City, and he is out here in Cali. He's moving out to Cali,
California, La La Land,
and he's ready to rock out here.
Yes, I am.
Tell us a little bit about New York and how the scene has changed.
The scene has definitely changed. It's not. I wouldn't say it doesn't sound like anything like original over there anymore. You know, it's like everybody's basically picking up on like what's like the most popular sound, but like my sound is like alternative like rap, which is like a lot of like guitars and stuff like that, and like me just like rapping over guitar beats and because I'm into that. Like, you know, I'm like listening to a lot of like the Police, stuff like that, like a lot of like David Bowie, a lot of like Fleetwood. You know, that's been like my influence lately, so I kind of try to like put that in my music a little bit.
Yeah, I got some friends out here you should check out. The Beat Jackers is a good band doing that. And they get a bass player. It's all live drummer. It's pretty cool stuff.
They sound very aggressive.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Some good rap moves on there. It's good.
Oh yeah.
And the singer is Loomis, and he also does solo stuff, some rap stuff.
Beat Jackers.
He's awesome. Yeah. So you'll have to check that out.
For sure.
And where did the scene go with the shutdowns and all in New York?
Well, in terms of like partying, in terms of like actually like having shows right now, it's kind of hard to have shows because, you know, like, we all shut down. But we make sure we have our shows like in-house, which isn't safe right now. Like, you know, it'd be like on the roof, you know, inside a house or like in the backyard. So we're trying to find a way to still like, you know, rock on the best way we can.
Awesome. So let's start out with a little tune from you.
Yeah, for sure. So
little rap song.
This song right here is called Black Lipstick, and one of my favorites. Sounds so smooth, right? I grip the 40 ounce for the safety. No telling my mind might take me. I'm checking these beers so it's empty. Why the fuck do I still feel empty? I feel so cold but I'm melting. Not a thing or a bitch can shake me. Any of my problems can face me. I make sure that I come where it's face me. I'm not a hipster, I'm a misfit. I'm in dark spots in the gray clouds. Not a raindrop on my eyelids. Somebody to my pops, I'm the man now. Trying to enter where my heart is. Show you slit wrist at the entrance. You trying to enter where my heart is. Show you slit wrist at the entrance. Hello. Sounds so beautiful. 40 ounce for the safety. I with the 40 ounce for the safety. No telling my mind might take me. Checking these beers so it's empty. Why the fuck do I still feel empty? I feel so cold but I'm melting. Not a thing or a bitch can't shake me. Any of my problems can face me. I make sure that I come where it face me. I'm not a hipster, I'm a misfit. I'm in dark spots in the gray clouds. Not a raindrop on my eyelids. Somebody to my pops, I'm the man now. Trying to enter where my heart is. Show you slit wrist at the entrance. Trying to enter where my heart is. Show you slit wrist at the entrance. Hello. Hello. Yeah, that was Black Lipstick right there.
Nice.
Like that?
Nice. Enjoyed that.
Sweet. What you got going on right now?
Yeah, so I'm going to throw a song down here. This is an old song by a band I was in called Love Dog.
Nice.
And we played a bunch of rock and roll out here in LA, and then we played a bunch all around different places, mostly West Coast, up San Francisco, all over the place.
Nice.
And here we go. This one here is called Me, Myself, and I.
Let's hear it.
There's no laughter in my food. When I'm alone, I cry black hearts because it pleases me. Self-indulgence has set me free. That belongs to me. Hey, that's mine. I love you, baby, but I haven't got the time because all I ever think about me, myself, and I. Gave my heart about 2 a.m. When I think I'm losing whom I guess would have been. Without a word, but the ritual began. Coffee, cigarettes, some paper, and a pen. I keep my pictures on my desk. Keep my feelings to myself. That's why I don't dare to listen. Keep them on the shelf with my good intentions. Well, that belongs to me. Hey, that's mine. I love you, baby, but I haven't got the time because all I ever think about me, myself, and I. To me, hey, that's mine. I love you, baby, but I haven't got the time because all I ever think about me, myself, and me, myself, and me, myself, and I.
That was fantastic.
All right. That was a little band I was in, Love Dog, and this was our singer's guitar right here.
You stole it?
And yeah, I stole it. We made an exchange a few years back, and she gave it to me. She goes, "I want somebody to play it all the time," and so here I am. I'm playing it.
Rocking. That's awesome.
Thank you, Sherry. And if you want a badass tattoo, go see Sherry. She's up in Reno doing tattoos. So find Sherry Love Dog and get yourself a good tattoo.
Just have a good face tattoo.
Yeah, anything you want. Yeah. So, what's your favorite club in New York City?
Favorite club? Well, to like party and stuff like that.
To party, tell it all.
Well,
party and where?
Well, honestly, I don't really club, but I do perform at like events places because I'm not a clubber. Like it's too loud. I can't really talk to somebody in the club. Like I don't want to yell in somebody's ear. While trying to get a drink. So I don't really club like that. But I blacked out at every single bar in Brooklyn, by the way. But my favorite was probably Silver Factory. It's in Bushwick. I performed there a lot. Nice little crowd, nice young little audience. So that's pretty fun. And then Baby's Alright. It's a good one too. It's also in Bushwick. Yeah, basically like the local areas. I'm pretty cool with that. What about you?
Awesome. Yeah, all around. It's every city has some really cool clubs, so it's hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah, same.
But one in New York I played in the 80s with CBGB's, and that was such a great time. Such an awesome place. And I went, years later, I went out there, and I have some family back east, and I have some friends out there, and I met some friends out there, and I took them to CBGB's, and they were locals that grew up in Queens, and they had never been to CBGB's.
Yeah.
And they're like, "This is the most awesome place," and then like a year later, they closed it down.
Oh shit! Fuck.
And it's got its place in history. There was a lot of bands that came out of that.
Yeah, I heard of it before.
Talking Heads came out of there. Ramones.
Talking Heads is a good one.
It was awesome. Yeah.
It's pretty kick ass. Like that. Sick.
So, what do you hope to do when you coming out here to California? What do you want to do out?
Just really like complete the goal with this music thing. I figure like I might need a new setting because like it was taking too long in New York. So basically, I'm just gonna work 10 times harder while I'm over here. I don't really have as much distractions as I did back in New York. So I just figure I'll try something different and see what happens. But I'm pretty hopeful. I'm very hopeful actually.
Give it a run out here, and you're gonna once things start opening up a little more, you're gonna find a lot of underground scene here. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of clubs to play, and it's great when you go. I was talking earlier about the Beach Hackers, and I play shows with them, and we do it, and it's a total mix. You'll have some rap, you'll have some rock and roll, Americana, some country music, and we like to mix it up where you have all kinds of different music all in one night.
Yeah, I'm into that.
And everybody just loves it and has a great time.
That sounds sick.
Well, this is going to be a fun show because, like some of the others, we're going to play some songs together, and he's doing songs by himself. So let's kick one off where we do one together here. I'm going to play a little guitar. He's going to rap for us. This song here
It's called Amy.
is called Amy. Yeah.
And I made this song when I was watching Amy Winehouse documentary. So it has some like Amy Winehouse in there. So check it out. Inspired by the sinners who chug enough just to forget it. The remedy's blueprinted. We catching gems like it's Quidditch. I get advice from alcoholics. I said I'd chill, apologize. I was told to never promise to give something if you don't got it. My pops told me, son, that you never tell a bitch that you love her first, cause then you're a bitch. Ron Swanson taught me how to be a man. 30 pack a day, just recycle all the cans. Never learned how to swim. Shorty, come and drown with me. Stand on top of all these kegs and kiss the Statue of Liberty. My pops told me, son, that you never tell a bitch that you love her first, cause then you're a bitch. Go Chad. It's Chad. Chad. Sinners, we chug enough just to forget it. The remedy is blueprinted. We catching gems like it's Quidditch. I get advice from alcoholics. I said I'd chill, apologize. I was told to never promise to give something if you don't got it. My pops told me, son, that you never tell a bitch that you love her first, cause then you're a bitch. Ron Swanson taught me how to be a man. 30 pack a day, just recycle all the cans. Never learned how to swim. Shorty, come drown with me. I stand on top of all these kegs and kiss the Statue of Liberty. My pops told me, son, that you never tell a bitch that you love her first, cause then you're a bitch. Chad. Chad. That was sweet.
Nice.
I almost bust my ass up here. You got soda?
Sweet. Told you we'd be rocking out.
You're rocking, man. You're rocking, man. We are rocking.
So tell us a little bit about where to get your music.
So right now, my music's on every musical platform. Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google, whatever you want. MySpace, I'm everywhere. Check me out. And the album is called Kind of Feels Like a Hug. Kind of Feels Like a Hug, and that's the name of the album. You can check me out over there.
And how do you spell the name when you're looking it up?
So my name is Rayce. That's Rayce. And Kind of Feels Like a Hug. Literally how it sounds, that's how you like throw that in there in the search. Check me out. I'm pretty awesome. Just like Chad.
Sweet. And how was traveling here?
Traveling here kind of sucks. It's actually like the worst travel experience I ever had. Because I took Spirit Airlines. Guys, don't ever take Spirit Airlines. It's the worst airlines ever.
I have the same advice.
Yes, the worst airlines. They don't provide you with no food and no leg space. Don't do it. And I had like a baby behind me too, so you already know how that goes.
And they charge you for everything.
Yeah. Like I moved from New York, so I had like my whole life with me, and that costs a lot of money. So this is an interview about music, but sidebar, do not fly Spirit Airlines. But I'm here though. I'm here.
And with the time down where you're not able to play so many gigs, and did you write some songs and get a little more creative with your music?
Yeah, I would admit it's kind of hard to find like inspiration right now because we're not really doing much due to the pandemic. But I listen to music every day, so I try to maybe write like a verse like every other day. Like while I was on the plane, I'm making sure I get my writing down. I wrote a couple of songs while I was on the plane. So I had ample time. But yeah, I just find inspiration by little things that I do throughout my day. So whether it's me going to the store, or whether me going to a bar for a drink, or just having a conversation with my friend on the phone, inspo.
So how's it going finding a place to live out here? And
yeah, it was tough because I just came out here. I just pulled the trigger like that. I didn't have like a real plan, but I just knew that I had this time. I was more comfortable because I had some money saved up, so I know I could figure something out. But yeah, everything worked out, and I'm happy that it worked out the way it did.
Sweet. And you're planning to do gigs out here once things start opening up, or anything you can find?
Yeah, for sure.
Just dig in there. You'll find a lot of underground stuff going on. Even right now, there's a lot of outdoor stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's some clubs that are open and they're doing outdoor gigs, and
yeah.
And I've been to a few, and they're doing some pretty good social distancing, so it looks like it's okay.
That's legit, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Sweet.
And if it's not, I get in the car and I leave.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, for sure.
I'm itching to get out there again, but I'm not that excited if, if it looks like crazy.
You gotta play it safe a little bit.
Yeah.
I understand.
And I'm doing this, and notice we're staying apart. We're not right on each other, and
right. I get closer for me to get closer to you. For me to get closer.
Yeah, no. We're doing good.
You're doing good.
We don't have our masks on, but I think we're okay.
You played a song for me last time. The song Legend. It's my favorite song that you have.
Yeah, so I'll jump into this one. This one is called Legend. It's on my my acoustic album I released this year.
Nice.
And the album is by the name Legend. So here it goes. Well, I remember the fun we had at the Cafe de Grand. Faster the better, louder the band. Drinking beer from tin cans, talking to a friend. We would do it all again, thought it would never end. I'm a legend in my time, legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time, legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time, a legend in my mind. Remember Fender's Ballroom and the Santa Monica Civic? We always played so loud. Man, we could kick it. The floor was a swirling. The hit it was so hard. Tattoos and leather, such a good looking crowd. I'm a legend in my time, legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time, legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time, a legend in my mind. 120 minutes, VH1 on. I favorite bands. Stiff Little Fingers 999, all of their fans. 3 clubs a night and canters with your friends. We would do it all again. Thought it would never end. I'm a legend in my time. Legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time. Legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time. Legend in my mind. I'm a legend in my time. A legend in my mind.
Legend.
So, go out there and get that record. It's Chad-Carrier, and the album is called Legend. It's 12 brand new songs, and a couple of songs from my band Big Mess, and I redid them acoustically.
That was a good one. I like that one a lot. It reminds me of me.
A lot of fun stuff.
My time. A legend in my mind. How accurate is that?
So that song was about Hollywood.
Yeah.
About I wrote the lyrics in the 80s and 90s. From hanging out in Hollywood, I played a lot of bands, and we played a lot of gigs in Hollywood as we built the band up and got bigger before we went on tour.
Right.
We played a lot of gigs in Hollywood, a lot of underground, a lot of really cool underground clubs, a lot of fun times. And I wrote that song about that, and then a lot of those places are still around. A lot have gone by the wayside, and I miss them.
Yeah.
But you still have Cantor's Deli. That's still right there in Hollywood.
They ain't going nowhere, right?
And they seem to be going. Yeah, but Fender's Ballroom is gone. Santa Monica Civic is gone. A lot of the clubs I played back then are gone. But so much fun, great memories. I'm gonna always remember the times I had in those different clubs.
And you was a legend during those times.
Yeah, it was good times, I'm telling you. So, tell us a little bit more about New York and places to go in New York. If somebody's out in New York, where should they go? And what should they do?
Okay. What you shouldn't do is go to 42nd Street. It looks cool on TV, but Times Square is not the place you want to go. I promise you there's a million other places you could go inside New York except for Times Square. They make it seem like that's a place to go, but it's literally not a place to go. Because 1, it's stuffy in there. 2, it's really stuffy in there. And 3, it's hard to get there. So don't go there. Just go somewhere else. New York is something to do every single night that you can find somewhere to go. For example, you could go to Cat's Deli, which is a very famous spot to go to. It's been open for like over 200 years. Pretty cool spot. You go there. You can go to Skyline Ballroom. You go literally anywhere. But my favorite place to go to is it's a local bar, and that's called 101 Wilson. And I'm there every Friday and Saturday, blacking out. So if you guys want to get a nice little drink, go to 101 Wilson in Butcher, Brooklyn. Good spot. And
I would also recommend Otto's Shrunken Head. I've played there several times. That's a really fun place to hang out.
Where's that at?
That's in the Village.
Okay.
And they have a tiki bar up front.
I know tiki bar.
And then out in the back, they have a concert venue in the back, or a little small club where you can sit down at seats, or you can stand, however you want to do it. They get tables, they get seats, and they have a stage with a drum set that's already set up, so you just go in there and rock out when you play there. It's awesome. And then they have comedy also during the week. They have a guy that comes in and he does stand-up comedy, and the lineup is all local comedians, and it's great. Yeah. They all come in and take turns, and he lets me sit in on Friday if I come in. Right. So it's awesome, and I just do a couple of funny songs, and that's my comedy routine.
That works good for the audience. It sounds like a really nice date.
Yes.
That sounds like.
All right, so we got one more song to do together here.
Oh, sure. So this song
Tell us all about this song.
So this song right here is called "Drink or Die," and I was in a situation where, it's like I'd rather drink it off than worry about anything else besides that. So the song right here is called "Drink or Die," And me and Chad about to rock out.
And here we go.
Again, the mental F, the shit's a musky mouth. Let's begin, let's be out. Let's begin, let's be out. Just mental laughs, that shit is a musky mouth. I have no time for doubt, so tell me if you're coming or not. If you're scared, then say you're scared, cause the fear's gonna rip right out. Damn if I owe you, if it's me then it's me or mine. My 9.5, only thing between you and I play drink or die, it's the best escape route. Can't cheat if I go to heaven, guess hell seems cooler now. Been alone since a juvenile, I've been grown since a juvenile. Older brother had the coolest bed, for me had the coldest couch. My heart is natty black, but the color is excellent. Survive suicide attacks, but I'm sure I'm gonna sink again. Road full of narcissists, a poor rebellious kid. Down with the drug and vice, when we jump off a cliff. Love, sex, drugs, or LSD. Sure for a fucking week. If I blink I could bend the tree. Life been pretty ugly, but I'm pretty as a lily. Standing on a fucking tippy, when the moon shine hit me. Trying to disappear, but I'm not good at trying. Life's so short, Ray. Man, I'm a New York giant. What I stand for, I stand for, what the fuck I stand for. Parents ain't teach nothing to me, fam ain't saying nothing to me. Ain't scared of puking the truth, how dare you gotta make fun of me. This Chad, this Chad. Let's begin, let's be out. Just mental laughs, shit's a musky mouth. I have no time for doubt, but tell me if you're coming or not. If you're scared, then say you're scared. Damn if I owe you, if it's me then it's me or mine. My 9.5, only thing between you and I play drink or die, it's the best escape route. Can't cheat, we go to heaven, guess how seems cooler now. Chad, it's Chad. Sweet.
Yes.
And that was Albus right there for a little feature. That was awesome.
All right, we'd like to thank you all for coming out to the Chad's Underground scene.
That was very sick, like that.
And hit us up one more time on how to get a hold of your music.
So that's Rayce, and my album is called Kinda Feels Like a Hug. Because when you hear it, it kind of feels like a hug. So check that out. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, Google, CD, tape decks, vinyl, wherever you want. Check me out.
And let's all get out there and support the underground scene.
For sure.
Because we need new music in our lives all the time. So get out there. You can get a hold of my stuff at lordcashpockets.com, or you can go to bigmessband.com, or you can go to chadcarrieracoustic.com.
Thanks for
Go find my music, find his music, and find anybody in the underground. Buy their stuff, support them, go out there, check it out. Have a great day, everybody.
We talk about everything, play music in between. Tune in on Sunday to my underground scene. Talking music, you know what I mean. Tune in every Sunday